We're going cave hunting. I found a brick, and I found a brick. In fact, it could be the hind leg of a fossilized dragon. We're down here on the river at Aberporth Beach, and we're going to have a look along the river, and we're going to check out the beach and see what treasures we can find. But first we're going to go across the beach to the second beach, because we were looking on the history of Aberporth earlier on a website and found a map, and on the map there were 3 caves marked on a point on the beach we haven't been before. So we're going to go and have a look now and see what we can find. Come and join us as we go hunting in the caves. Right, we've come across one beach and we're heading on to the second beach, and we may have hit a small problem. This is relatively low tide. It's about an hour and a half from low tide, and where we want to go is still beneath water. So it's all down to how deep, how high are my wellies, and how far we can get. Let's go and see what we can find. Right then, ideally we would like to walk around the headland there. That could be tricky as there's a sea in the way. So we're going to have to try, Caroline is not smiling at this moment.
No, I'm not.
And climb over that way there, in the hope of finding at least the first of the 3 caves. Let's go have a look and see what we can find.
Okay. Mutter, 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 groan, groan, groan. Ooh, look at these rock pools. Beautiful seaweed and some nice shells, very clear water, no crabs or any wildlife I can see. Not too uncomfortable underfoot either. But unfortunately we can't stay and play in the rock pools because Phil wants to go climbing over rocks to look for the cave. He's already well ahead of us. Come on. We might as well get to grips with this. Off we go. Let's go climbing that mound of rock. Well, that wasn't too bad. And if we look there, there's Phil, and there seems to be a cave. Now we still got to get down, which does not look easy. But we'll give it a go.
Right, Tim.
Well done. Catch. We'll jump and you can catch us all. Ah! Well done, we've managed that little bit. We've still got a long way to go though, so don't get celebrating just yet. We've got a bit further to go. Here we go.
See this line, just out of curiosity, see this line of quartz, look?
Oh, very nice.
Right through there.
Yep.
Around there.
But at the moment, all I'm thinking of is how am I going to get down there? So let's get on with climbing down.
You need to step by there and then by there. Oh no, by there, then by there.
I'll tell you what, I'll have a look.
Onto that one.
Ooh, look at that. So
Yes.
that's where the sea comes in and out.
That's where we wanted to walk in.
Yes.
Along the beach and up here.
It would have been so pleasant.
But there is a chance that that's possible. There is the chance that's possible at the lowest tide, but
Right.
then it's going to be starting to get dark.
Yeah.
You just can't win.
You can't. Still, let's go have a look at this cave. I don't think we'll get to any others, but we can see this one. Ooh. Now, be careful. It's very precarious underfoot here. Very pretty to look at, but not easy to walk on. Right, I think rather than climb on those precarious rocks, we'll go in the water. So come on, pop your wellies on. We're going in. It's very windy. I'm hoping that this new cover on our camera is cutting out some of that wind noise. Apologies if it isn't. We're going to have to climb anyway. There we go. Now you may have noticed I'm wearing wellies. And my other wellies are completely gone. The heel has fallen off and they just fill with water. I brought these as emergency wellies. They're my gardening wellies. My new wellies are on the way. So big thank you to everybody who contributed to my welly fund. You couldn't face seeing me with such cold wet feet anymore. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Right.
What have you got?
Aha.
Oh, look at that. It's a hat lamp. It's not a cap lamp. It's
like
a hat lamp.
back underground. That on?
You're on? This one? Oh, look at that.
And I got that torch.
Right.
And
You're well prepared.
I remember the last time we came caving and I didn't have a torch.
No.
And I've got my supersonic torch.
There we go. We should be fine now. Right then, you lead. I'll tell you what, we'll give you the camera.
Well, thank you.
And you can
Drag a
lead the
torch.
way.
Here we go. Right, it's a little bit damp underfoot, as you can see, but it gets drier as you go higher. There we go, so higher we will go. Oh, and it probably gets darker as we go farther too. Wonder how far up here we can get. Why do I get a sneaky feeling when Caroline says you go first, she means you go.
No, I'm with you. I'm right behind you.
Can you hear how far away that voice is? What? Ooh. Right, I'm going to get my bag onto both shoulders here because I don't think this is very good for balancing. Here we go. Right, we're going to have to climb down through here. Right then, hold tight everyone. We're going down. Don't know how well this is coming out on the camera, but there's a real blue, slaty blue sheen to the things here, the rocks. Of course it's timber. See the pallets that have come down in? And there's a Little area out on the side there. What have we got up here? Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. That's absolutely stunning. Right. Got to watch where I'm treading now, because if I slip, I can't see any way that Caroline's going to come and rescue me. You know. But I want to get there because I think that's a beautiful feature that I want to show you all. And for those who wonder where Caroline is, she's out there somewhere. I can see her. I can see you! If I can climb over here, look at that. It's like the leg of a table, a giant's leg. In fact, it could be the hind leg of a fossilized dragon. That's what it's got to be, isn't it? There you go. Look at that. I really hope this is coming out with the torchlight. And can you see the piece of wood wedged up in there? It shows how high the water comes in this cave. Totally filled. And of course it goes way up and around. But if I go past this point, I'm going to be out the sight of the entrance. I'm actually around a bit of a bend now. And I don't fancy being out of sight. So I'm not going to do that. What have we got there? That's well and truly wedged in, whatever it is. But so I can't go any further because, as you can see, I'm losing the sight of the entrance. But there you go. Yeah, I think she's done a runner and left me behind. She can't be showing you interesting things like she usually is because I've got the camera. So there we are, folks. There's the first cave. Now, are we going to find a second one? I don't know. We'll see whether or not the weather is going to be on our side.
While Phil was in the cave with you, I've been exploring and I found a way through up here to what looks like a secret beach. So we'll go and have a look. Be very careful because this is still a bit slippery. Fortunately, there's a lot of texture on these rocks, which is making them a little less slippery than they would be otherwise. You can see where the stones have worn away little circular holes in some places. And if we go up here, look in there. Now that's the way down to the sea, which is clearing by the minute, but we're going that way. Well done everyone, we've made it down. And there's the little inlet, which we're hoping is an outlet because we don't want the tide coming back in. Whenever you do this sort of thing, check and check again your tide timetables.
Yes, definitely. That tide is definitely going out.
Yes.
And it's going out for another hour. Then it'll turn. So in 2 hours time the water will be where it is now. That's the theory.
But we're not going to risk it that long.
No, we don't.
30 to 45 minutes and I'm on my way out of here. Right. Oh, what a lovely secluded little beach. Now if only the tide was out for longer, you could have a private barbecue here. You can see there where all the land is slipping off the edge of the cliff. There are houses up there. And then round this side. And can we find another cave? Phil's very keen, as you can see. He's left us behind. So we'll see if we can catch up.
Found another cave!
There we go. He's excited. He found another cave.
The incredible thing is, We were just the other side of that mountain with the daffodils on 50 times on 3 visits and never knew this was here. And then we find it on the internet, but on a map that's over 100 years old.
Yeah, we found it now.
We did. We did.
So let's have a look what this cave is like. Oh, it's not very deep, is it? Or is it? Ooh.
Depends if it goes round the bend. Right. The big question is this a little diddy cave? Or does it go round the bend? And I think we're dealing with a diddy cave here. I think this one just goes in just a little way. So we'll pop inside and have a little look. Another private beach for Caroline to have a barbecue. There you go. It's only just a small cave, but big enough to hide a small vessel in order that you can head off out to sea if you happen to be in the piracy game. There you go. It's just up to there, see? You see a tiny hole at the back where possibly water seeps through. There, can you see the roof better now? There you go. Just to give you an idea of the colours up there in the roof. Absolutely astounding. And it goes way up. Way up. The colours on the rocks is totally fantastic. It's like a work of art. If you can see the blues there, and the orange and the greys and the browns, all the different elements washing out in the water as it seeps through the rocks, all the way down here to the greens. Absolutely brilliant. A small but perfectly formed work of art. Caroline would so appreciate this because she is so artistic. She would love it all. But of course, it's a little bit tricky underfoot to venture this far in. But she'll be able to see it all on video. For once, I'll be showing Caroline the video at home rather than she showing me. It's a nice little hidey hole there, look. Perfectly shaped out with the swirl of the water worn the rocks over absolute millennia. And look at the colours there. The greens and the reds. Green and red, the colours of Wales. There you go. And that's the view from the entrance. Time for us to head back. Let's see if we can find cave number 3.
So what was your verdict, Mr. Johnson?
I thought it was beautiful.
Oh, good.
Small but perfectly formed.
Oh.
But and I've now remembered to take my hat off, my light off my hat, so I'm no longer blinding everyone while speaking to the camera. So if I looked rather dark complexion on previous footage, it's down to the fact I was shining a light in your eyes. But I did mention to the folks as we were coming out, I'm just having a little try to find cave number 3.
Well, I've been looking and there's a dip, the rocks go up and then they seem to come down quite sheer on the other side, so there probably is a way around, but the sea certainly isn't out far enough to make walking there a possibility on the sand. I have been keeping an eye on the tide, and if I show you with my finger there, that is where the tide was coming up to when we arrived here. Now, about there. So it's definitely still on the way out, so I feel a lot safer. And there goes Phil to the top of the mountain, like a gazelle.
Like a gazelle!
Can you see a cave?
Not from here.
I'm not sure if wellies are the correct footwear for rock climbing. Alright, so we may have to give up on cave number 3 and just go for a little look around, is it?
Possibly. Okay everyone, we're on camera B. We're on the old camera now because I managed to get down off that top that Caroline was just talking to me on. Obviously there's no way Caroline's climbing down there. Just gonna have a quick look and see if we can find cave number 3 so as not to disappoint. What have we got here? No, that doesn't classify as a cave. Very pretty, but not a cave. What about round here? Too narrow to get in there. Let's just look at that for a view. Woo, that's beautiful. Sun's starting to set. Let's have a quick look over here. There we go, up and over. Sorry if the camera work's not too steady, but obviously it's a bit precarious here. And also I've got no tripod because that's attached to the other camera. So I'm just going to take it in my hand there. I'm going to climb down this way. Yep, we're down. Aha! We have it, folks. We have cave number 3. Oh, look at that bird. Pigeon come flying out the cave. He's saying, what are you doing in my cave? I hope we caught that pigeon on camera. Give me a start, I tell you. Wasn't expecting anyone down here, just me. Oh, climb over these big... Oh. Right. Again, this is larger than the last one, but smaller than the first. Oh, look at the birds roosting up in there. You see the birds roosting? You won't disturb them. They're just up there. The birds are roosting up in the corner. That's why that one flew out. Probably that one was Dad and he was distracting me so I wouldn't come near. Which is fine, we won't go too near. Just take you in here to have a look. Look at the red colour in there. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Absolutely stunning. And that's the view out to sea. Well, we did it, folks. 3 caves. There's the bird flying around. He's concerned. He doesn't like me being here, so we're going to head straight away. Not going to hang about because I don't want to trouble him and cause him any distress. He's perfectly safe up there, roosting in the top, because there's no way we're getting up in that top corner. Know what I want to, but I just think the sooner we leave, the sooner Dad can come back and know everything's safe and he's done his job and scared off the nasty people. There we go. Right. I'm going to switch the camera off now. Whoop, because it's getting a bit wobbly. And I'm going to head back over to Caroline because, again, I don't like to leave her too long on her own. But it's well worth the effort to climb over. We had to come over the ridges. 1 ridge, 2 ridges, 3rd ridge. Thanks to the high tide, but well worth it. And safer being here, as Caroline has said, I can't say it strongly enough, folks. Safer to visit on a falling tide. Never visit on a rising tide. It could catch you out coming in too quickly. But as you can see, this is a falling tide, and actually I should be able to go round the edge now, which was not exposed when I arrived. So that will make it a bit quicker for me to get back to my darling wife. See you around there. Aberporth today, predominantly folks having fun on a beach. And it is fun. But in the 16th century, this was a landing point for the Cardigan port. And through the 17th and 18th century, all along the south side of the coast here, there were lime kilns, coal yards, warehouses, because this really became a marine area. And at one point, it was one of the major sources of the herring industry here in Wales, right up until the First World War, when the stocks depleted, and so did the boats. And today, there's still crabs and lobsters out there, but we've only ever seen one boat work off this port now, and that's the one behind me, which we actually witnessed setting off today when the tractor took it and dropped it into the water so that he could set off and check his lobster pots. So it's an interesting place with a lot of history and a river for us to check out. So as we promised, we've done the caves. Now we're going to have a look in the river.
Here's the river. It's very manufactured, the bottom here. I think there seems to be a lot of concrete going on and walls built. But they've been here a while now, so there is always a chance we'll find something. Last time we came, I found a knife, a fisherman's knife. This is quite a nice find. I haven't brought my grabbing thingy though, so I'm going to have to put my hands in this very cold water. Let's have a look what that is. Oh, it's the rim of a cap. Or is it the top of like a ginger jar? I say more, yeah, the top of a ginger jar. Oh, I like that. We'll keep looking. Oh, there's another big chunk of something. Oh, look at the colour and pattern on that. That's very Art Deco, I think. It looks blue to you, but if looking at it without looking through the camera, it's quite a teal colour. Lovely.
I found a brick.
Oh. Oh, well done. What does it say?
I don't know. It definitely says something, doesn't it?
I can't read what it says. I think it could be upside down. Yes, it's upside down. Flettens.
That's why I can't.
Flettens something.
Right.
It's a Flettens brick.
It's Fletton's brick, yeah. Got a brick. I'm going to put it in my bag.
Well, put those in as well.
Ooh, nice.
And I've now got a very soggy glove, but that's not going to put me off. We're going to keep looking. Don't forget, shout if you see something. Lots of beautiful white stones, but as we now know, they are just stones. They're not pottery or anything terribly exciting. We are looking for terribly exciting. Let's see if we can find it today. Wouldn't it be lovely? That's the thing with the mudlark, you never know. You could find gold, you could find stones. And we're already halfway there. We've already found lots of stones. Let's have a look up on this bit now. Whenever the tide comes in, which is, as you'll know, twice a day, this gets flooded and goes up the walls to about there. So anything could have washed in. So we'll have a little look. I always say shout if you see something, but if you see any gold doubloons, then you feel free to scream hysterically. I won't mind. Oh, what's that? Oh, is that? Yep, it's a bit of the old sewer pipe. Right, we've run out of island here. Oh, there's something in there. Let's have a look at that. Oh, probably off a flagon, I'd say. But we can't go any further without going right into the water now. We need to cross over to that side. Right. Is it shallow enough to do that? That's the question. We have crossed over here before, so I think we'll be okay. We're fine. Ooh, look! Oh, that's nice. I wonder if that is part of that. Oh, that's a really nice find. Oh yes, I love that. What's this shirt? piece of plain white tile. I think that's more sewer pipey thing. Watch that. That's the rim of something or other.
Right there. Do you see what I found?
Oh yes, please.
I found a bit of rope.
Oh right. That's a little bit rusty. Oh, 2 pieces of rusty rope. 3 pieces of rusty rope. Wow, that is amazing.
Now, if that was up the valleys, I'd
Yeah.
be saying haulage rope underground. Not here. That's obviously rope that's been used to haul, yes, but run on the winches, either off the back of the ship
Oh
or
yes.
on the winches that pull them onto land when they pull them up out of the sea and land them to put them safe overnight. I've also found
Jam jar. Or marmalade jar. Oh, a big
That-
lump of flagon. That's a huge piece.
that was quite a monster of a thing at some point, wasn't it? And what is a mudlark?
Without ribs. Pottery.
And a Roman tile from the Roman baths.
I think that's probably a Roman design tile from B&Q's.
Yeah, Romanesque tile from the local tile company.
Not very old, is it?
No. But here's an interesting thing.
Oh, right.
You know, we were trying. Oh, look, I nearly forgot that.
Oh, a little bit of green sea glass. That's cute.
River glass.
River glass.
Oh, yes.
All right.
You know this brick?
Yes.
We were trying
not
to
personally, but I
decipher
have heard
what
of
it was.
Oh, there's a newer one.
How's that?
Flettons Limited 35.
And that's probably what's there, look.
Ah, so now we know.
This is an older version of that.
Right. Interesting. Oh, there's a little bit of terracotta. It's been glazed black. Oh, that's a nice fossil. Part of a leaf, I'd say. Very nice. A nice tree because I wasn't actually looking for fossils.
Okay, I'm starting to think that Fletcher's bricks are rather popular in these parts. I've just found a third one.
Oh, well done.
But I'm not the only one that finds bricks. And I'm not the only one who can say, I found a brick. Have a listen to this, folks, as we go over to Harrison in the United States.
Who sounds just like Phil's twin brother.
Hello Johnsons, welcome to North Carolina. We're here in our backyard and I've got a new t-shirt. We're gonna pop our wellies on and go search for Harrison. Let's go.
Hey, what are we here? I found a brick and I found a brick.
Very good.
I found a brick and I found a brick.
Thank you for that tribute, Harrison, to my exquisite Welsh accent. You did it so well. And hold on, folks, because we'll be hearing more from Harrison and his parents, Mary and Doug, before the show is over.
I was walking along and spotted this on the bank. It's an insulator, but it's not as highly glazed as the ones we usually see. Not a lot left of it, but interesting to see such a dull one. I was always a really high gloss and that one isn't. I would imagine that means it's a bit older. What do you reckon? There's a plate there and a flower pot. And if we have a look over here, now this is hanging out. There's a piece of a jardinier. Oh, and another piece.
It's in the river.
A jardinier. Oh, that's a different one. That's interesting. Now we're not going to pull those out of there because I'm not sure if that belongs to somebody. But it would explain where some things are washing into the river. What we want though is not somebody's garden waste. We want big old Victorian dump. And they are much more difficult to come by. This is where we meet the end of the road. Not only is it a huge tree that has fallen down and blocked the river, but the water has been rushing underneath, and that is very deep, which is a real shame because looking up over there I can see some pottery, but there's no way we're going to get to that. It's far too dangerous. One day perhaps we could try getting in at the top of this river and working down, but I'm not sure where that is. We have to have a look on the map. Oh, I can see a nice little bit of tile. Oh, I think it's probably, oh, I don't know, do you think 30s, 40s? Something like that? Could be older, I'm not quite sure. Could be newer, I'm not quite sure. What do you reckon? What have you found, Mr. Johnson?
I found some bits of china.
Oh, right.
There we go. Now then, what do you think? Plain or patterned?
Plain. Oh, it's patterned, that's nice. Patterned. Blue again. Oh, why not patterned?
Look at them.
They're pretty.
There you go.
Got my blue bit there as well. You can see the ink coming off my gloves. It's very red. I haven't cut
And
myself.
a couple of bits of green grass.
Oh, very nice.
But for those who thought that was a very quick game of plain or patterned, Caroline and I are not going to play a full game of plain or patterned today because we're going back to the States and we're going to see Harrison and Mary, who are playing plain or patterned for her birthday with a cameo appearance from Doug.
Ooh.
Hello, Johnsons. Phil and Caroline, we got the box and I'm so excited because it's just in time for my birthday on Friday. So I'm considering it a birthday present. So Harrison's here with me and we're gonna open this up and I'm very excited. And Phil, you taped it very well.
I didn't wear my I Found a Brick t-shirt.
And you don't have your accent.
Gone with the shirt.
It's getting to be night, so I hope you can see us here.
It's cold.
Ooh. Oh, how cute. Oh, Manky Pandas, plain or pattern. What does it say? I don't have my glasses.
The game that puts history in the palm of your hand. Look.
Oh, he's so cute.
Let's open her up. Look, look.
Oh, that's the instructions. Oh, I love it.
Can you read this?
No.
One player is the finder and the other the guesser. The finder removes a piece, keeping their hand closed. The guesser calls plain or patterned. If the call is correct, the guesser receives the piece. At a correct guess, the player exchanges roles. If the call is incorrect, the finder keeps the piece. Following an incorrect call, the finder plays again. The winner is the first player to win 5 pieces. Oh, what you? Okay, let me do
This is where you're supposed to put the pieces.
Okay, you ready?
Wait, I got mixed up.
No, don't open it.
I've got to
Oh,
put
I
them
guess.
in there. There's only 2
I know.
in there.
Okay, plain or patterned?
Pattern.
Correct.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Okay, now you do me.
Just to have a piece. It's so exciting.
All right,
Oh, I'm sorry. It's plain or pattern?
plain. Switch it up a little bit. Is it right?
No. Well, I don't know. What is, if it's got a color on it, is that considered? What we're doing? I watch you all the time and I'm being so stupid.
Well, because she cheated. She already saw all the
I
pieces.
didn't cheat. Here,
All
no,
right.
we got to put them in.
Plain,
oh,
plain or
oh, you're
pattern?
taking it out.
Oh, we put them in there?
Yeah, you're supposed to put them in the
Okay.
bag and take them out.
Okay, well, plain or pattern since I already have this
Oh,
out.
I'm gonna go with Caroline and say pattern.
Plain.
No. Pattern.
No, I think that-
Oh, show Phil.
We need the judges out here. I think that's just mud from being in the river. I don't think
they
that's
washed
pattern.
all the pieces on it.
Maybe. Well, do I put them in here?
It's a daisy.
Do I put them in the bag?
Yeah. No. You gotta open
No,
them.
I know. Watch. You open it in the... So we don't have another cheater. That's what we're doing. But the boxes
We don't
suck.
want to break any of the pieces because
Try
they're
to be
so
careful.
old.
Oh, there we go,
love
there we go.
these. Learn how to pronounce
Try
the
not to
names of the places that you've been to.
Okay.
And
Take the
Manky
bottom.
is so cute.
Bottom part.
And you did such a great job on it.
Okay. Plain or patterned?
How come I'm doing it?
Do you want me to do it?
No, it's my
Go.
birthday.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, one for Phil. Let's do plain.
Pattern.
Oh.
Hold it.
Let's see if we can recognize what they are. Let me see.
I don't know if that's a good angle or not.
This looks like it has some feathers on it. I can't really see it. Okay, plain or pattern?
Plain. We're gonna switch it up.
Ooh.
Is that pattern? That's pattern.
Yes, it is. It's willow.
It's nice and glossy too. Is that willow? I thought willow was the checkered.
No, willow
Or is it
is
just the blue?
blue and white.
Okay.
Blue and white. And they're different, like,
So
eras.
you get that one. I was wrong.
Okay, guess again.
Well, okay. Pattern.
I think when it's a color, it's plain. I don't know. I forgot to ask.
It's her birthday in a couple days. She's cheating.
Well, you get the hint.
Oh, God.
I say pattern.
Let's see.
I got it wrong.
Plain. Yet again.
Harrison. So Harrison
I have
has
4.
4 and I have
You have 3 or
3.
4?
I don't think I got this one.
All right.
You want to try?
Do you want to be in the video? All right.
Plainer pattern.
All right, special guest.
Special
Take the
guest.
cheat.
Doug is going to join us.
Come on.
Phil and Caroline, this is Doug.
Hi.
You can smile for the whales.
Hi, whales. Pattern. Pretty sure they're people, not whales. Is that pattern?
We're still out for judging that. That's pattern. Daddy won that one.
That Dougie Fresh.
Okay. That's it?
Bye.
He's working.
All right.
He's getting the garbage out for tomorrow. That's most important.
Okay.
Plain or pattern?
Patterned.
Ooh, that's pretty. That's plain.
That's plain.
I think.
It's a light blue.
That's the, okay, plain or pattern?
Do I get to do it?
After this one. I like it.
Patterned. Oh,
Oh.
that's the winner.
That's the winner. We'll be done for now.
I got
Doesn't
5,
count.
you have 4. So,
Yeah,
I'm
we
winning. So 5-5.
Plain.
Ooh, patterned.
Ooh, Ridge
Wow.
Pottery. What's a mudlark without Carolyn says Ridge Pottery? Well, I always wanted to see what that looked like. And I think you said Ridge Pottery has jam in it?
6-5.
Okay.
Me.
Okay, plain or pattern?
Pattern. I'm going pattern.
Oh, you got it. Blue.
Oh, look at that. No, the other side too.
Yeah.
Sneaky. Let me do the next one. Switch it up a little bit. So 7-6. Me.
Okay.
Plain or pattern?
Plain.
Pattern. The judges' approval. Okay. Do we put this in the I don't know with the other ones?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Okay. Next for you. Last
Okay,
last
last
guess.
one for me. Pattern.
Pull it out.
These
Yeah.
are so
Oh.
pretty. Ooh,
Wow.
Ooh, that's a China leaf. These are so
that.
pretty. I'm
7-7.
so
Okay.
excited.
2 for me.
I'm going to watch the videos to see if I can identify them again because I can't remember what they are. And I have to remember the name of that river that you're on.
Pattern.
It's
Oh,
very,
yeah.
It's very soft.
It looks like a nighttime tree.
You got that.
Plain.
Oh.
Oh, you did too. Well, they're both plain. That's double points for me. Look at that. Hold this up to the camera. Look at that. So what I got, I was whooping you in this. There's it. I don't know if you could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for mom.
Harrison won.
4 unknowns. We're gonna have to get the judge's approval on that.
Okay, let's go, Johnsons. We need approval
That's
on that.
pattern.
That's a pattern one.
This.
Yeah, because there's
We'll
a
give it to
flower
you.
on that one.
And then these 2 black ones we don't know. This one could be pattern too. So we can do, what is that? 2, 4, 6, 8,
I
9.
still lost.
10 to 9. We'll do that.
He won. We had a lot of fun, and I just want to tell everybody, whoever didn't get this game yet, please. It's very cute and very fun, and we enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Peace.
Bye.
So a big thank you to Harrison, Mary and Doug for that beautiful viewers video and showing us how to play plain or patterned. And for all those who are wondering, if it's one plain colour, it's plain. If it's 2 colours or more, or has embossing on it like Ridge Pottery, it's patterned. There we go, that answered that. Thanks ever so much. Let's get on with our look on the river.
Oh, there's a little seedling. I wonder what that is. Some sort of wildflower. Oh, can you see what I can see? Now that's something we're not finding anything of on this river. Look, it might not be. Let's check. Ooh, look, it's all pink now from my gloves. Yes, it's a piece of pipe stem. Oh, how lovely. It's not huge, but it's pipe stem, and that's the first and possibly only piece we'll find on this river. Oh, I'm so excited about that. That's a really nice find. It's quite unusual, isn't it? Pink pipe stem, look at that. That's an interesting piece of slab. I don't know if I can get it out of the water for you. Ah, now it looked as if it was textured when it was in the water, but now you can see it's just stripes, so it's just like the rocks we saw down the beach. Very pretty, very stripy, but no texture. Be back in the water for all the little beasties to carry on living. What's that down there? Oh, what do you know? It's a mold-ridged pottery. And also down there, that of this, it looks like a coin there. Can you see the edge of it? I wouldn't mind betting it's one of those sneaky stones. Yep, it's a sneaky stone. Now that is a hefty teapot spout.
Wow.
I think it's metal. Have a listen.
Oh no, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. We'll take that home and check. It feels metal. It's heavy enough to be metal. What do you think?
We'll check when we get our magnet on it.
Okie dokie. That's a big teapot spout though.
Definitely. One big spout.
We're back on the beach for our last little look before we go home because we couldn't resist the temptation. And I have seen in the distance a coin. Oh, are we rich? Is it a gold doubloon? Whoops, nope, it's still alive. It's a 10p. Oh well. 10p more than we had when we set off.
Hello.
Have you found something?
I have.
Oh, what have you found?
But I have a technical problem.
Right, what's that?
Here are these river finds or beach finds.
Ah, yes.
Because I'm stood in the river on the beach. Because we've just come out from under the tunnel, we've walked down the beach in the river, looking as we go. So, the question is that river glass or is that sea glass?
Well, I would say river glass because it's in the river, but the sea, when the tide turns,
Washes things in.
all the way up. That area of the beach there disappears under the level of the sea, so it could be either. Ooh,
Tell you what,
it's a dilemma.
what if we let that be sea glass?
Right.
Because this, I'm sure, is river.
All right.
Because I think this washed down from that area where you saw the plate in the banking,
Oh,
and
yes, could
that
be.
looks very much of that ilk and time and like Jardinay type thing.
There's terracotta, brown glaze. Yeah, I'd say that's probably a river find.
So we'll give that 50-50 river and beach, because we are in a river on a beach.
Right.
Look at
What have you
that.
found? Ooh,
It's a split
just a
piece of stone.
look at the pattern on that. Oh, that's lovely. You'd swear somebody spent ages making that. That's really pretty. Nice find.
There we go. Pop it in the bag, because that's very heavy now. I can't get it off my back. It's 3 bricks in there. Well, folks, the sun is now gone down behind the houses. We started on the beach, we've been to the caves, we've been up the river, and we're back on the beach. So if you've enjoyed this adventure, please give us a thumbs up. And of course, if you want to be sure to know every time we put out a video, then subscribe and ding that bell. And of course, share it with your friends. And until the next time, most important of all, have fun. Bye.
Bye.